I got another package in the mail from Goodman Games. Let's see what it is. Bubble wrap. Packaged very well, nice and protected. All right, a little smudged up there. This is the Dungeonalphabet expanded third printing limited edition with the leatherette cover and the gold foil. It says a little bit of, got a couple little dings there. That's kind of disappointing, but that's all right. All right. So there's a series of these. There's the Dungeon Alphabet, which I believe was the first one. Then they had the Monster Alphabet. And then the recent one is the Cthulhu Alphabet. So I had a coupon for the website. It was like 20% off. So I thought, well, I need to buy something. Of course, obviously, you don't want to ever waste a coupon, you know. You're saving money, right? Saving money that you weren't going to spend. So I was going to get the Cthulhu one. But I'm a huge Cthulhu nerd, and I've already got a bunch of Cthulhu source books and bestiaries and things for Call of Cthulhu and Pathfinder and Octoon Cthulhu and stuff like that. So I'm like, I really don't need another one. I can always convert that stuff over easy enough. So I thought about getting just the regular Monster Alphabet. And then I actually asked in one of the bigger DCC groups which one I should get. And one thing I haven't done in a long time under D&D and Pathfinder is I just run published modules, published adventure paths and things. And I haven't really been doing a lot of homebrew. So a lot of people suggested I should check out the Dungeon Alphabet. So maybe it'll get me back into homebrewing my own stuff, since DCC lends itself really well. All their published stuff is basically one-off modules that you can just drop into your world. So I thought, yeah, maybe that's a good idea. So let's take a look here. Let's get some interesting art on the end panels. Of course, it's got, fortunately, it has more than 26 pages. It's got apparently 63 per the table of contents. I'll just hit some highlights. D is for doors. D is also for dragons. R is for room. R is also for relics. T is for traps, treasure chest, undead, vermin. W is for weird. M is for maps. M is for magic, levers, kobolds, jewels, inscriptions, hallways. So what this is it's supposed to be like a book of just charts. So you can kind of randomly generate a dungeon based off this stuff, give you ideas. It'll give you things to throw into a room when your party is convinced that there is something behind that chest, or what does that rune mean? Well, it'll be kind of nice if that's the kind of stuff it gives us. There's a foreword. There's an introduction. Introduction to the third printing. Some more arts. Random altar generator. Yeah, so you roll a d20, and here's appearance, accoutrements, roll when d3 3 times, special properties, 10% cumulative chance per dungeon level. A is for adventurers. There's an unusual adventuring bands. Special property of books. So I don't want to give too many spoilers, so we'll just kind of skim through it. Battles. Unforeseen developments during a battle. That could be very handy. Corpses of dead opponents attract the mindless monsters that serve as the dungeon's cleaning crew. These beasts pay no notice to the livelier combats, choosing to concentrate their attentions on the easy pickings that litter the battlefield. The battle becomes increasingly difficult as all fighters must navigate around or over the flesh-eating oozes, puddings, or other scavenging monsters. Okay. C is for cave. Random unique caves and caverns. Dragons. Dungeon-dwelling dragons, shapeshifter, a construct, below average size. E is for echoes. Very cool. F is for fungi. G is for gold. 20 random forms of gold. H is for hallways. Random dungeon hallways. Inscriptions. I can see some of these lead you into trouble because, like this one, a cryptic word scribbled in the pages of an ordinary book works as a password, command word, or an incantation in another part of the dungeon. Well, now you got to come up with a password, and you got to come up with a place that is now locked by a cryptic password. Jewels, unusual properties for jewels. That's cool art. I always like the adventure party finding the treasure, and then I always like to look to see what they're missing. Yeah, see, there's a dragon back behind him going, "Hey, you," and this could be something. Oh, I think it's supposed to be like the binding. I was thinking it was a big ooze about to drop on them, but yeah, I think the threat that they don't notice is the dragon behind them. Kobolds, levers. M is for magic. Magical devices found in the dungeon. Very cool. Maps. 12 unusual maps found in the dungeon. I was wondering what that was going to be. So it's maps you find in the dungeon, not necessarily ways to alter your map. No stone left unturned. 20 random places to hide things. That'll be handy, because yeah, I'm also kind of bad about doing the whole, all right, you're going to pathfinder the room, give me some perception checks. Okay, yeah, you find all the gold. It'd be kind of neat to actually be able to say where they find the gold or the potion or the item. Oozes. Pools, random pool properties, potions, score of puzzling potions, questions to keep the adventurers guessing. R is for rooms, random rooms, and chancy chambers. Random original purpose of rooms and chambers. That'll be nice, because yeah, sometimes there's questions about what was this room originally? What do they used to do here? 10 random patron saints of adventure and the power of their relics. 30 random relics from previous adventures. That'll be cool, kind of a little treasure chest. Statues. Different kinds of statues. Also stairs. Unusual stairs. 30 fiendish traps. That is cool. He pulled the coin. Coin was on a chain. Chain set off the spike trap. Treasure chests. Hey, these are the villagers, aren't they, from the core rulebook? 23 rare and unusual treasure chests. Undead encounters. V is for vermin. Random vermin challenges to plague the adventurers. Weird, perplexing things and events of a weird nature. Xenophobia. 8 ways to shake up the adventurers' preconceived notions about monsters. Yellow. 6 sinister uses of the color yellow. 20 random zombies. And then the see that one a lot. That's kind of like the ad for the game. And then it's got a different piece of art for the end plate here in the back. I need to look up what that's called by Mullen. So there's the back with a gold Z in the adventurer there. So that is the Dungeonalphabet expanded 3rd printing limited edition gold foil cover by Goodman Games. It is system neutral, so you can use it with anything, D&D or Pathfinder or Savage Worlds or whatever. If there are any rules, I believe the disclaimer is that if there's a rule, it would be DCC specific, but it's obviously meant to be system neutral. Like I said, a little sad that it's a little banged up on the front, but that's all right. My books get used. They don't just sit on the shelf, so it's going to get scratched, banged up in the case anyways. All right, so check it out. Dungeonalphabet from Goodman Games. Let me know what you think about it if you have one, or if you've got a couple of the others that I was talking about earlier. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.